Hello and welcome to the long beaches of Big Sur, California. My name is Janine, and thank you so much for joining me here for this short and sweet but potent practice where we will dedicate and offer ourselves some love. Let this practice be not only medicine for the body, but the mind as well. So go ahead and get comfortable, and let's begin. Maybe sitting back on the heels and the shins like I am here, or perhaps finding yourself in a cross-legged seat, allowing yourself to land in this space, taking a couple rounds of breath. From here, we will come into a mudra of offering. This is Pushpaputa mudra. So bringing your hands out in front of you with your palms facing up, your pinkies touching one another. This mudra literally translates to a handful of flowers. So use this symbol of an offering, of a gift of love to yourself. Taking this offering and lifting it up and overhead, imagining these flowers pouring down over you as you allow your hands to come to your sides. Taking a full and deep round of breath here. And we'll begin to move with some seated cat and cows. So inhaling as you open up your chest, curving your spine, maybe your gaze looks up. And exhaling as you curve the spine, tucking your chin to your chest. Now moving like this a few times, following your breath. On your next inhale, go ahead and roll forward, coming onto your hands and your knees. Just finding your foundation here, stacking your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. And we'll just come into a few full cat and cows. So dropping your belly, lifting your gaze on your inhale, and exhaling to tuck the chin to your chest. Moving like this, inhale to come forward, and exhale to round. Maybe beginning to bring in some organic, fluid, or flowy movements. Maybe circling the spine or swaying side to side, whatever your body is calling of you. Maybe on your inhale, your gaze looks over one shoulder, and on your exhale, maybe over to the other side. Just following your movements with your breath. From here, go ahead and step your right foot back behind you, pushing into your heel. Just pulsing forward and back like this a couple times, feeling that length and opening in the calf. Now picking up your right foot, go ahead and cross it back behind you, placing your toes as far over to the left as you can. Then begin to gaze over your left shoulder, looking at that right foot. And again, pushing into your heel, feeling a bit of a side body stretch here. From here, we're going to take a big step forward with our right foot, placing it on the outer edge of our right hand, setting ourselves up for a lizard pose. So adjust things as you need to here. Wiggle yourself into this pose, however feels good. We're going to flow, moving with our breath. As we exhale, we're going to lengthen our right leg, coming back into a half split. Let your knee be as bent as you need to here. And inhale as you come back forward into your lizard. So moving like this, again, following your movement with your breath. Feeling the sensation of the opening that you're getting in your hamstrings, in your hips, and just breathing into that sensation. So moving a few more times, as quickly or as slowly feels good to you. Remembering to offer this practice with love to yourself, so listening to your body and what it needs today. Once you are back in your final lizard pose, go ahead and kick your right knee to meet your left and sinking the hips back towards the heel, maybe swaying side to side as you come into a child's pose just for one full round of breath. And on your next deep inhale, let that breath travel through your back body and lift you up as you roll forward onto your hands and knees, curving your spine and coming into that cow shape. Exhaling to lengthen your left leg back behind you, pushing into your heel and just pulsing forward and back like this for a couple rounds. And lifting up your left foot and stepping it as far over to the right-hand side as you can, pushing into your heel again and looking back over your right shoulder, over to that right foot. Inhaling as you pick up that left foot, step it wide all the way to the top left-hand corner of the mat on the outer edge of your left hand, setting yourself up for your lizard now on your second side. Again, adjusting things as you need to here, just letting yourself sink into this pose. When you're ready, you can go ahead and flow on your exhale, lengthening your left leg, coming into that half split shape. And as you inhale, coming back into your lizard. So moving with your breath. Taking a few rounds here to really feel into these shapes and feeling the difference from this side to the last. And just observing that difference with love, with kindness. Remembering that this practice is for you and only you. So it doesn't matter how your pose looks, but how does it feel in your body today? Now, once you've come back to that final lizard shape, go ahead and kick your left knee back to meet the right, and we'll slither our way down into that child's pose once again. Taking a full round of breath here, letting yourself sink down into the earth. Letting your next inhale be what lifts you up back onto your hands and knees, dropping your belly, coming into that cow shape. And exhaling to sit back onto your heels, coming back into that Pushpaputa mudra. Inhaling as you lift yourself up onto your knees, bringing your hands overhead, imagining you're offering a flower showering down over you on your exhale. Inhale to come back into your mudra, lifting that up overhead, and exhaling as you imagine that love and that offering showering down over you. Inhale to come back into your mudra, lifting your hands overhead, and exhale as you imagine the flowers raining down over you. Go ahead and sit back onto your heels from here. Let's bring our hands back behind us, and we'll just lift up our hips, tucking the pelvis and then sitting back down onto the heels. So we're getting into a big thigh stretch here. So if you would like to lower yourself even farther down onto your elbows, closer to the earth, every time you inch lower, just pick up your hips, tuck that pelvis, and then sit yourself back onto the heels. This will just help to protect your lower back. So open up the chest here as you push into your knees, feeling that stretch, that big opening through the quads. And just taking a few rounds of breath here, maybe closing down the eyes. On your next inhale, slowly begin to push yourself back up, rolling forward onto your hands and knees. And then we'll sit ourselves back down onto our heels. One last final offering with that mudra of love to yourself. Go ahead and lift yourself up on that inhale and exhale to release. Bringing your hands to heart center, then lifting that prayer in between your eyebrows at that third eye center and pouring forward in thanks and gratitude for taking this time for you today. Namaste.